Boss, bitch, for sure. Listen to the mind of an Terry Smooth, Flight Boss, the Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. Now, I want to talk about energy fields. Energy fields. Now, we create energy. Energy is part of the conscious realm. So, us being part of the subconscious, we create the energy. So, as spirits, we create masculine energies and we create feminine energies. And within these energies, they go into the conscious realm and they start to take shape and form. So based upon how much effort you put into your spirit, how much you in the spiritual nature, aka in this physical realm, we call it how much energy we putting into something. But for the most part, as a spirit, you create the energy. Because I can have a new energy tomorrow, and then y'all be like, what the fuck is it? What the fuck is up with him? He's not acting the same, or things of that nature. You see what I'm saying? So we create the energy fields. So now with these energies, right? There's energies that's out here that's been vortexing and spiraling before us. And there's energies that we create. And then, the ones that's out here that have been before us, we participate in. And then the ones that we create is based upon our energy. And a lot of times the ones we create is based upon the energy fields that we have went through previously that preceded us. Because you know this, because the way you act is backed and supported by your upbringing. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times your motherfucking your space is gonna be constructed based upon your space traveling through other spaces and larger spaces through you, because we are all space within space. You see what I'm saying? So look, when we talk about a motherfucking energy field, an energy field, you have to choose to be in that energy field. Because you can always create a new energy, so you have to choose to be in that energy field. So a lot of times when you look out into the world, you have a bunch of energy fields. Like you got negative ones, positive, passionate ones, loving ones, trusting ones, harmonious ones, prosperity ones, trial and tribulation ones. You know what I'm saying? It's just all the many different realms of realities you could think to jump into. These are all energy vortexes that have went there. You know what I'm saying? So you as a spirit, you only manifest what you attract, but for the most part, what you participate in also. So you don't participate in nothing that you're not familiar with. So as a spirit, whatever you choose to give energy to, that's what your spirit like doing. Now, I don't give a fuck if it's something negative. I don't even give a fuck if it's something that you think you don't like. In some way, shape, or form, you're creating energy in that realm of reality. Otherwise, it wouldn't take shape and form to be an experience in your life for you to even have an aspect of you to like it or not. For you to have an aspect of this something that's bothering you or not. So, for the most part, these energy fields is just out here for us, but you have to choose to jump in it. And if you a person who always choose to jump in certain energy signatures, then that's what your spirit like. And I don't give a fuck if it's something that you lie to yourself about, saying it's something that you don't like. You keep participating in it. So it's something that your spirit is feeding off of, and it's something that your spirit like. Now, when you look at successful people and things of that nature, these spirits jumped in certain energy signatures that represented prosperity. Now, regardless of what kind of shape and form and how that energy signature plays out in this realm of reality, of course it's going to make us look at it based upon how our mind is constructed. It's going to make us look at it kind of funny. It's going to make it look at it kind of weird based upon our geographical location where we live at. And if that government or that system or that family or that grouping of friends that you are around don't correlate to doing things in that shape and form, then it's going to appear to you like it's something negative or something bad. But really, that's just another shape and form on how to play out that actual energy. So that's what you need to keep in mind. Somebody just got fucking pulled over. Somebody else getting pulled the fuck over. But yeah, energy signatures is a field, is a motherfucking field that you jump into, and you have to choose to jump in it. So you have to know that energy can be created, but after that, it can't be destroyed. Once it's created, it's part of the conscious realm. You know what I'm saying? From a subconscious point of view, and it's always going to take new shapes and forms now. You know what I'm saying? And be reiterated. So that lets you know everything that people are participating in this world, there was an author to that. there was a first being, whether it was human, whatever shape and form it came, whatever shape and form that spirit came into at that level of life and at that time and at that realm of reality and at that existence. Whatever it was, they pushed out that energy signature first. They created that energy, and that energy just kept taking shape and form, and different spirits come and take those bodies. Lesser spirits come and take those bodies, or a larger spirit can utilize those bodies to give ideas to all the lower spirits and shit like that. But, you know, these are forms and bodies also, and then spirits being in bodies utilize these things. The more density that they are in, the higher that they are in, they can become these concepts, but these concepts are still shapes and forms, energies. And the higher the being, the more that energy can be played out through multiple people, the lower the realm of reality they're in. And the lower the being, the more he can be took over by the overall overwhelming energy of it itself. You know what I'm saying? And create packs and create leaders and shit like, and create followers amongst the land that it's on. So once you understand that, that lets you know that anytime everybody is going without, and they're in the aspect of all the concepts that come from the internal realm, which is going without, yin, going into the dark, death, and all that shit. This is where the you see mass people come together, and then when everybody come together, they become they become the light. Like I said, you in a light body. So if all of us came together, we would look like the light that when you see the light emitting. You know what I'm saying? These are just a bunch of lighter bodies, lighter spirits and spirits and lighter bodies as beings, and they all coming together and shining. And then the more we're separated, and then the more y'all cling on to the yang portion or the masculine or what came after, and that's always dealing with second. That's the more separate you get, the more individual you get. So that's the higher realm of it. But people are trying to play those tools on a lower level. And this is where they think that they have more power than they actually have. But that's getting into something else. But, you know, flight boss, bitch, goddamn, man.